know what I mean? Yes, we are in the building. Yes, we are. We are in the building. Temple of Hip Hop, the gospel of hip hop. Just putting, you know, feeling, trying to put some texture to the hip hop paradigm. Transcribed, informed by the teacher, KRS-One. Took the W Hotel and made it our personal temple. You know, the temple is here, temple there. This is the real temple. But for now, we're gonna magnify the temple here to the immediate environment and make this home. Wall of the Greats, fallen heroes. I shouldn't say fall, I should say risen. We're gonna touch on that. Risen heroes on another level. Man, look at this right here. I don't know if you caught this earlier. You know, talking about a walk through time.
This is like a museum here.
You know, this is the foundation of hip hop culture is the audio devices, the different audio devices that we came up with from the Sony Walkman. You know what it is. You know what it is when you heard Sucker MC on the Sony. You know what I mean? On a Sony Walkman, you had Sucker MC rocking. You was doing it. The boom box. You know what I mean? That take me back to Slick Rick and them. Technique 1200. You wasn't a DJ unless you had the 1200. Remember? Nah, y'all don't know. Y'all just working that Serato thing. I know. It's all part of culture, hip hop culture, but this is the essence right here. Feels good. Man, it's gonna be a wonderful evening. Wonderful evening. This is Hakeem. Big shouts out to the teacher, KRS-One, Temple of Hip Hop, Gospel of Hip Hop, Stop the Violence Movement, and the For Life Initiative. Because giving back is always fly. The For Life Initiative. I'm out of here. Enjoy the night. Yes.
We got Big Jeff in the building, you know what I'm saying? B-side videos. Yeah, Jeff, I want you to let the world know. Yo, this is my friend, this is my peoples right here too, man. I want you to let the world know what's going on, what we got going on tonight.
Yo, man, anytime the Blast Master KRS-One is in the building, Big Jeff got to be there to support. Me and Chris been friends for 20 years. It's all love. I've flown around the world with him. He's a real friend. He's a real brother. We getting ready to take over the world. We're doing a lot of projects together, up and coming. We're right now in support of his book signing, The Gospel of Hip Hop, at the plush W Hotel, 49th and Lex, you heard? And yo, it's a who's who of hip hop up in here. Sadat X, Bumpy Knuckles, Hakeem from Channel Live, Zulu Nation is here in support as always, Easy AD from the Cold Crush, and Johnny Nunez. There's a whole bunch of people up here. Some of my Akis is here. So yo, it's a beautiful thing, man.
Sadat X, what's going on, family?
Hey man, I'm here, man. You know, I got my book, Gospel of Hip Hop. I'm feeling good, you know, so that's what it is. I'm here to support.
No doubt. Yo, Sadat X, man, I want you to give a little preview or just give him a little shout out for my man KRS-One for putting this together and doing this thing.
Oh yeah, well, you know, I always shout out Chris. That's my dude, you know. He's been around, legend, Bronx resident, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, I come to show love, man. Anything that he do, he's a righteous dude. You know, I support all his endeavors.
This is Timbisa M. Shaka, author of Put Your Dreams First, and I'm the host of tonight's event, so I'm very, very honored to be KRS-One's Mistress of Ceremonies for the launch of the book, The Gospel of Hip Hop. It's an incredible, incredible contribution to the hip hop canon.
No doubt. When I came in the building, I saw her up there speaking, doing a damn thing, and I was just mesmerized. I want you to let the people know, let them know exactly what this book is about.
So, the Gospel of Hip Hop, even though the title sounds religious, it's really more about spirituality, and it's about our walk as participants in the hip hop culture and what it means to be hip hop. Not just in terms of the music or your creativity, but in terms of the way that you walk spiritually and the way you interact with other people and the way you demonstrate your care for the world and for your community. So the Gospel of Hip Hop addresses everything from the incarcerated to the actual elements of hip hop to shouting out those who've come before us. It's an incredible piece of work.
This book has taken over 15 years to write, man. KRS has put his 22-year career in the hip hop game at the epicenter of hip hop culture, all right? Not on the perimeter, not on the sideline somewhere. He's been at the epicenter of hip hop culture for 22 years. But not only that, but he's put into it his life on the planet. This is his philosophy. You heard that song, My Philosophy? It's in here. All right? This is what it's about right here, the Gospel of Hip Hop.
This is how to live hip hop spiritually.
There's a lot of people, a lot of young people especially, that are getting shut out of spiritual experiences. Churches are shutting you out,
Yes.
synagogue, mosque, temple. You got nowhere really to go. The books are not really saying much. We came out with something called the Gospel of Hip Hop, which talks about timeless spiritual concepts through the language of hip hop. So, for instance, you have you could take something like rap, for instance, and you take a rapper and the rapper's life, for instance. The stage can literally be called your mentality. What stage are you on? What stage are you at? That's your mentality. The promoter really is, to be honest with you, the headliner in every event is God.
Yeah.
And if we could keep that in mind, then no matter how big we get, we are always an opening act to the universe, to God, to divine mind, to love. You'll be good. And this is what the Gospel of Hip Hop is showing.
Exclusive.
You can be a hip hopper and also be in tune with the universe all day.
Anything Chris does is always prolific. One of the things that I love about it is that he's bringing back critical thinking. And I think that's where we are right now. Let's not just accept everything that comes in front of us. Let's question. Let's ask, why are we embracing this? Why are we supporting this? Is this going back into our community? Are they supporters of the real keepers of the culture of hip-hop? If they're not, let's let it go, yo. We need to start keeping people accountable of what we're doing so that the money comes back into our community. Feel me?
When you put out a book like The Gospel of Hip Hop, and it's coming from somebody who can write that, you know, who got that, who been on that. And, you know, I heard somebody a little while ago saying that, 20 years in the making he been writing these pages. And here we are. So I can't wait to read it. I can't wait to get into it and see what he got to say, because he changed my life. He said, you must learn.
Yo, look, this is about where hip-hop comes from, okay? It's not just about the elements and the expressions that we put out in the, everyday world, the DJing, the MCing, the beatboxing, the breaking and all that. It's about where that comes from. What makes a cat turn an appliance like a vinyl spinning turntable into a musical instrument? That's the character of his own inner being that makes him do that. That's where hip-hop comes from. Your soul, bruh. That's what this talks about right here.